Are special interests only for autistic folks? Let's talk about it. For me, the answer starts with what your definition of a special interest is. My take is that a special interest is a highly focused, usually lifelong interest that goes far beyond the intensity of a hobby. It's a major source of fulfillment and necessity for us, but also can be a source of impairment in extreme cases when it causes us to neglect our responsibilities and our bodies. Now, a lot of medical professionals say that by this definition, anyone could potentially experience this, but the likelihood is tenfold with autistic individuals. And that idea goes for a lot of autistic traits and high co-occurrences like SPD, ARFID, executive dysfunction, and much more that also manifest in neurodivergent folks and sometimes neurotypical folks too. Some folks will argue that these folks could be undiagnosed, and maybe some are, but we have to accept that there's always exceptions because brains and bodies are truly unique, and of course, autism research is relatively new. But usually the case for autism exclusivity lies in linguistics. A special interest is considered to be an autistic-specific term by many, and by default, not applicable for autistic folks to use. It also opens the door to conflate all neurotypical hobbies instead of just the fringe cases being acknowledged with autistic special interests, which are absolutely different. But what about terms like circumscribed interests or monotropic interests? We also have to consider that while special interests can be components of diagnostic criteria for restricted, repetitive, and stereotyped patterns of behavior, special interests themselves are not required for diagnosis, as these traits can manifest in other ways. Personally, I don't have strong feelings on either and understand both sides. What do y'all think?